Pani.
I mean, like he says, Modi, Kejriwal jumping like this and going.
सिनेमा में 4 दशक से भी ज्यादा और 98 फिल्म्स.
My most favorite is Tom and Jerry. I adapt a lot of Tom and Jerry into my cinema.
हाँ कुछ तो गड़बड़ है.
कोई बोतल से निकला हुआ भूत हूँ.
Govinda used to put his own lines, and I told Govinda, I'm already paying Neeraj Vora. I don't need another writer. I got my Padma Shri. My biggest achievement is getting Govinda and Salman Khan at 5 o'clock in the morning and finishing the film on time. Something I hate about Bollywood film is that.
Welcome to Mashable Mehfil, Priyadrashan sir. Mr. Priyadrashan sir, welcome to our Mashable Mehfil. क्या हाल है आपका? I can't tell you how excited we are for Bhoot Bungla because we've waited for so long for you to come back and like give us this kind of comedy, horror comedy and mind-bending stuff, comedy of errors, plus Akshay Kumar. Were you also itching to create something as crazy as this?
No, see, I just don't like to talk about how good my films are. Okay, it's better to let people who watch the film say that it is good or bad. I think this is my 98th film.
Yeah.
5 languages, 42 years. So I myself don't know when I look back how I survived.
Really?
But one good thing is there that whatever I did, people have accepted. I don't know how far it will go. But I've decided when the sur is good, I'll stop singing.
No. Sir को please आप लोग comments में अपनी अपनी favorite फिल्मों का नाम लिख दे sir की. What are the clips that you keep going back to? But Akshay Kumar sir, can we talk about your collaboration with the man?
Listen, there is 2 people in my career with who never asked me what I am doing. Thanks to the first person, Mr. Mohanlal, I did about 47 films with him. I did about 9 films with Akshay. But both the people have many things in common. One is very prompt on set.
Yes.
To me, they never ask me what I am doing. They just come to a set and say, what should I do? So that is a huge responsibility. When an actor completely trusts you, it is your duty to deliver back. Otherwise, it is actually
a disservice.
Yes,
Yeah.
Exactly. So that maybe the pressure is more when I work with people who never questions me because my responsibilities are higher. Somehow I have to do justice to them, I feel, because they trust me so much. So this is my only tension when I work with Akshay. Otherwise, I'm very comfortable with it.
That's so cool. I mean, what a great problem to have. My actor arrives on set on time.
Yeah.
And he
never
just
asks questions.
gives on to me.
Yes, exactly.
That's so cool.
That is
we'll come to Mohanlal sir because that's a very old relationship that you all have. And please keep watching for that. But with this, let's see what we have here. How much is a director-actor relationship happening here?
No, it's not that. Okay, this is, I can say that it's like Hare Krishna.
Yeah.
Okay, we wanted a song with the same energy.
Correct.
And the film has, see, that was a psychological thriller and this is a fantasy.
When Akshay Kumar is there, it seems like he is doing a lot of body work also.
Yeah.
So how are you scripting that?
You know, I have tried every genre of cinema, touchwood. And like Garam and Kalapani, such kind of films which is art house cinemas.
Correct.
Here, what I say, my intention is to make how well I can entertain people.
Yeah.
So to entertain people, and there is 2 things when it comes to humor. One is the timing of an actor. Second is the energy of an actor.
100%.
So I always try to make sure that there is a lot of movements in the film.
So you write these movements?
Yeah, because I don't want characters sit in chairs and around the dining table and speak.
Yeah.
So I try to make them move a lot because then only the slapstick works in film cinema.
That's true.
And situations work in film because I never believe in dialogue comedies. I always believe in situational comedies.
Correct.
So a situation makes you laugh, not what they speak. Okay, dialogues are bonus. If it works, it is good.
Yeah.
But situation is what I always prefer. So energy of an actor is very important.
Yeah.
And moreover, there is something very interesting about Akshay is that he's a common man. He understands people who, the actors, we can see many like Nawazuddin Siddiqui, Nasruddin Shah.
Yeah.
All these actors, they come from through a struggle.
That's true.
When an actor comes from a struggle, they are observing what is happening around them. So he becomes an ordinary man.
And is that why you're casting an ensemble cast? Like, is that why there is like energy exchange?
See, and it's not a rule, but there is an exception.
Yeah.
Akshay Khanna. I worked 7 films with him.
Correct.
But he understands, maybe because he is observing things around him all the time. Yeah. So it's not a rule. I didn't tell you it's a rule, but generally we find people who have more life experience becomes better actors.
That's true. 100%. Yeah. Okay, so let's begin this thing we call the hero arc, sir. It's just our arc of cinema of yours.
Oh.
So can you take us through what is happening in this photo and where are you in this?
Where am I? Yeah, behind.
Right there, right?
Yeah.
So it's a cool look.
This is my first film, later made as Hungama.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
And Mohanlal Garu had started as an antagonist, is what I've understood later in life.
That's true.
So for a comedy casting,
it was I changed it because he was a villain in around 50 films, opposite to Mammootty.
That's what.
Later, it's like Shatrughan Sinha and Rajinikanth.
Correct.
How they transformed and how people liked. The same thing, but these kind of films, when I did, I always knew that he is very good in humor.
Yeah.
So I used that. That was his transformation from the villain to character actors to the
other side. But you all were college mates.
No, he was 2 years junior to me.
Oh.
Yeah, 3 years junior to me.
So did you bully him?
We were neighbors.
Oh.
We used to play in the same ground together.
No, because very less people know that you could have become a cricketer also or a journalist also.
No, thank God. If I had become a cricketer, I would have been a miserable thing. Because I loved cricket.
Yeah.
I only played A division. I never played any big cricket.
So you didn't aspire to become a
by the time the accident happened and I was forced to stop playing, thank God, I wish.
No, we're happy to have you.
Yeah, because the thing is, then my father burned all my kit. He was afraid because I was in hospital, had a hairline fracture.
Shit.
And then I started reading. My father was a librarian. He was a librarian to the Kerala University. He had a lot of book collections. That turned my life, I should say.
Beautiful. But when you first time went on a set and you're seeing Mohanlal act, how are you figuring what to say next? Like, were you stumbling as a director or did you know exactly what to do?
There was no monitor.
No.
You have to look through the 2C cameras. You can't even keep it down. There is no bending a viewfinder. It was straight. So it is noisy. I started working Chota. I was working with them. Only thing is I called myself my guru as Fasil because those days there was a system that when you become an assistant, a clapboard is given to you first.
Correct.
So I was watching the shooting of Manjul Varina Pookal. I was standing there and first film of Mohanlal. I just went to see the shoot. In the darkness, Fasil thought that I am the assistant. So he gave the clap to me and said, Pook, show it.
Oh, that's
Time, light is going on. So I showed it because then he realized I gave it to the last. Then he met me and said that, I'm sorry, this is a mistake. I thought it's my assistant. So I just said, good. Whatever happened is good. Then
so that's the story of why we think that you and Fazil had a AD-director relationship.
Yeah, this is why I say that, okay, he is the man who gave me the clapboard first time. Okay, keep him as a guru. That's it.
Very cool. Very cool. That's so nice. So because we're talking about a guru-shishya relationship, we have a beautiful thing that has happened recently.
Yeah.
To those who don't know, that's Aditya Dhar and Priyadrashan sir. And this is a beautiful reply that you'd written. Did you know he'll go on to make 1,000 crore Dhurandhar type of film ever?
I mean, we never anticipate or underestimate anybody. So, one good thing was Aditya was working with me. He was writing dialogues also for me.
Correct.
So 3 years, I think we worked together, and I was also always positive about it because he had a wonderful language. That was his biggest asset at that time. And one thing I understood is And I don't want to say that he came to me when he was very disappointed with few films, which actually he penned, and he never got the credit. So he told me one more thing, why I became a director, because he was a cricketer, it seems. So he could not get into the under 19 team because of some political influence, so he was moved out. So he was very disappointed sitting at home. Somebody called him to see a film. That was Gardish. So he said, I saw Gardish, then I thought, okay, this is something I want to do. And I came to Bombay.
Yeah.
So that is something, I mean, you can't say, I mean, life is never planned, everything happens. So I tell my famous philosophy to everybody, if you ever want to make God laugh, tell your plans to him. So, and nobody plans everything happens.
That's so cool. सर के जितने एडी रहे और ये वीडियो देख रहे हैं गलती से तो प्लीज कमेंट्स में अच्छी चीजें बताओ. Let's hear it for Hera Pheri and Dhurandhar guys. One round of applause. So there is a scene to scene comparison. We had Mallu folks who have told us how much they laughed here also, and then they laughed here as well.
Okay.
So playback. Sir, what is it in the dubbing? There is so much in your films that we see where it's almost like you've done something else only afterwards.
See, it is not that. Basically, from where I got inspired on humor. Thanks to my dad, who gave me a lot of comics in my childhood, especially Asterix. Then I also used to read all these Mickey Mouse and Donald Duck and all those books. And I was very hooked on to Charlie Chaplin and Buster Keaton and all those things. I always say that why it is not seen in Indian cinema.
Yeah.
My most favorite is Tom and Jerry. Without Tom and Jerry, I cannot live.
Wow, sir.
Even today.
That's a common thing.
So I adapt a lot of Tom and Jerry into my cinema.
That's so cool.
So that is, when I'm talking about humorous films. So you divide it into wit, you divide it into humor, you cut it into jokes, then you have slapstick. Last is buffoonery. That one stage, I try my best not to get into the buffoonery.
Fair.
Because all the rest is fine. Do you know how the word slapstick came?
No.
Okay. It is actually, slapstick is, in circus, Joker uses a stick, which you hit, it makes a slap sound.
Okay.
And he falls.
Oh.
People fall. And
yes.
So this is where from there came
Slapstick.
the name slapstick comedy. So this kind of realistic situation, you try to put little bit of slapstick and say that it could happen.
Yeah.
It's not that it is possible, but it could happen and escape. Then I think that works well with children and old people same time.
Did Baburao actually say something else on set and was it like...
No, because see, basically it was everything was written perfectly. So I always used to tell them, please don't contribute you as a dialogue writer. Say, because then they can improvise their acting.
Yeah.
But if they go out of that line, what happens is the counter line does not work. So I always tell them that what is written only you should talk.
That's so cool to know that we thought that Priyadrashan saab ke set pe the most amount of improvisation would happen, but you're saying they have to stick to the lines as is.
As it is, no, but they can add the flavor to it, but they can't change the lines.
Wow. And here you knew, because this trio was not supposed to be the original cast.
Yeah.
There was a different cast.
Yeah,
so
exactly.
This was a tricky process? No.
No, it was not a tricky process because I worked in Kabhi Na Kabhi with Paresh first time. During that time, we had, we understood each other well. Then I went and saw his plays and all. I understood that, okay, this man he was doing villain until that time. I understood that my guy has got another potential.
Yes.
So then when I narrated this, I said that you are the hero of the film. They are not the hero. Baburao is the hero of the film.
Correct.
So I said, see, basically this is based on an English film called See the Man Run. But See the Man Run, the film does not have Baburao. But when the adaptation came, we understood that it has to be identified by, these are all, we call it comedy of poverty.
Because it's real, we are finding it funny. It's also relatable to some extent.
Exactly. That
Everybody
is
who's
the
come to
word.
Mumbai to look for an apartment, please drop a hey in the comment
Exactly.
because this is that. Oh damn! But let Neeraj Vora saab, can we discuss how that writing process used to work?
See, basically, Neeraj understood very well because I used to write it in Indian English.
Yeah.
Otherwise, we can't get the same flavor of what is written and made in Malayalam. Whenever you do a Malayalam remake, straight film means it's not there. And Neeraj could understand that how to adapt those lines without losing the essence of it.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, but we truly miss him. His acting also, people I think know, they don't know the kind of writing he's bring to the...
He was a very, very humorous person.
Yeah, he was a naturally funny guy.
Yeah.
I agree with you completely. Can we move to the next film, please?
शीतल शाम को 5 बजे आया, शीतल रात को 12 बजे आया। शीतल तो शीतल है, शीतल अदिति तो नहीं है ना?
ये बहुत ही खतरनाक लड़की है। नाम तो ऐसे बदलती है जैसे कपड़े बदल रही है।
You're saying this is strictly...
I have played this kind of game in Bhoot Bungla also. You can watch it. There is a full confusion going on with dialogues there. So similar, see, I have done it in many films.
Yeah.
Because
the trio thing, 4 people thing.
And I mean, it's a question of creating confusion within themselves.
But this, how do you make them stay still like this? You're saying this is strictly scripted?
Yeah, strictly scripted. Otherwise, you can't do that.
Akshay Kumar has kept not just a straight face, but he's seriously angry at these guys.
Exactly.
And Paresh Rawal is also
See, the
very
thing is,
worried.
basically, I tell that if we are shooting a film, while we are shooting a film, if people laugh, nobody laughs in the theatre. But because there's a situation and the people who are watching the film, they don't understand the situation.
Yeah.
So these things, I told you, these things help the situation better.
Correct. So you purposely created this, your brain is going and creating the situation rather than everything else.
Exactly.
Which is superb. And basically Govinda, I just want to talk about how do you work, because he's a comedy powerhouse, already very well known in Indian cinema at this point, because your collaboration came much after. So how are you taming or working with Govinda?
I got my Padma Shri. There was an interview who said, don't you think that it's your biggest achievement in your career? I said, no. My biggest achievement is getting Govinda and Salman Khan at 5 o'clock in the morning and finishing the film on time.
It is, can we clap for that, guys? For those who don't know, that is an impossible task.
Yeah, and I finished the film in one schedule. Because I told, I still remember, I told Govinda, I said, listen, I have heard all these things about you. Please don't do the film if you cannot, or you are. But I tell you something, every day he was on time.
Wow.
I really enjoyed working with him because, see, when my filmmaking, I think everybody says that it's like a picnic. I don't allow people to go back and sit in the vanity. I tell everybody, come on, let's all sit here.
Old school. That's what it used to be.
exactly. So, because then they become friendly to each other, there is no egos, and they'll talk about, can we do this, then they come and ask me, sir, can I do this? So, the same thing, Govinda used to put his own lines, and I told Govinda, I'm already paying Neeraj Vora. I don't need another writer.
That's so cool. I mean, I love the dynamic, because I'm sure Paresh sir also, because he has his theatre experience, would come with his thoughts.
No, but sometimes it will come out well and you allow it.
Yeah.
As long as it is within the limit, everything is fine.
But their chemistry was bang on.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you don't have to do like something to induce that.
See, it's not that what once Mohanlal told me one very important thing. He said, whenever your opposite actor is better, you will become a better actor.
100%.
So this is a give and take in cinema.
Yeah, the energy exchange we never speak about, but the energy exchange in this frame is just mental.
Very good,
Yeah. Can we move to one more, like you said, boing boing, Garam Masala, please?
Yes.
Because this scene is also just as equally funny. Playback.
तुमने पूजा कहा?
तो कहा ना पूजा?
कौन थी वो?
वो मेरे पूजा चाचा हैं। जानती हो तुम? एक दिन वो तंग आके उन्होंने पुजारी में से री निकाल दिया, सिर्फ पूजा रह गया। आज वो मेरे पूजा चाचा हैं।
The Malayalam version, they say that in my families there are five pujas, 3 are men and 2 are women.
So, in this, there is a whole thing where I couldn't stop laughing right now. We both were laughing our asses off. How are you making sure the actors are not laughing on set?
If they laugh, they had it from me.
Yeah.
That is why they are actors.
Nice.
Yeah.
But casting John Abraham sir was a very interesting move because we'd seen him in very different avatars before.
Exactly. But again, it's a question of getting polished because I remember he came on the fourth day and said that, sir, I don't think I'll be able to do this film. And take me out. I said, no, John, you can do it. Are you sure? So he wanted my confidence. I said, 100% sure. Then he was so good after that. He got that confidence that he can do it.
Yeah.
He told me, I still remember, he said, sir, I have done only this before this. So, but then, of course, you see, again, Akshay has helped him a lot.
Yeah.
To see, it was a very good, I could see them like real friends in the set all the time. And Akshay had a great patience to see that. But after about 6-7 days, John really fell
He knew
into
it,
yeah, he got into the groove. And then it really went smooth. Yeah.
It's superb. Thank you so much for sharing that because first time such a casting was John Abraham and thank you for giving us because we knew him as the Doom guy or the
Yeah, exactly.
the other kind of sensual roles that he'd done.
That's true.
But can we move to the next scene, please?
वो धोएगा तो कपड़े फट जाएंगे तो ये काम तो तुमको ही करना पड़ेगा धोबी घाट किधर है
I really miss Omji now.
we all do, sir.
Yeah, another man who can do humor with straight face.
So serious.
So serious. He was brilliant. I really enjoyed working in Malamal Weekly with him and Mere Baap Pehle Aap with him because he has a straight face and he can really put the humor without any expressions.
Asrani Saab and your collaboration also has to be spoken
Yeah,
about.
I started from, I'll never call him a comedian because I've seen Koshish as a villain and I've seen Mere Apne. From there I used to see his films. Then when I made Gardish,
Yes.
so I wanted him. So first time I wanted to see him actually, so I casted him. So then I was a big fan of him. From there we continuously worked a lot of movies.
There's a lot of films together. But quickly talking about this, guys, if you don't remember, the premise starts with him trying to kill himself. That is such a serious, gore, precise. I mean, like it's a sad premise.
Yeah. Then it.
How do you turn it into comedy?
See, it is like again. This is a reverse of a film which I myself did, which was I never made it here. It's called Chandralega in Malayalam.
Okay.
This film is a reverse of that film. So that is again, it came in Hindi as Har Dil Jo Pyar Karenge.
Oh, okay.
But it was they removed all the humor and all those things. They made it more serious.
Romantic.
Yeah, it's very, very difficult to make people laugh.
Yeah.
All the rest of the things are easy. Making them cry, making them fear, everything is easy.
Yeah.
But making some people laugh is extremely difficult.
100%.
It's the most difficult thing. Every time when they talk humor, they think that it's so easy to make it. I only know what I go through.
I'm sure.
I go through hell to make somebody laugh.
Yeah. Because how is Rajpal, like, are you telling Rajpal Adar to do a Chhati Kutta? No, that's all him.
No, that's all him. Those are their contributions. Because I worked with Rajpal first time I saw him. I saw him in that film Jankal. Then fortunately I worked this Kaun Banega Karorpati's promotion I shot with Amit Ji and Rajpal. That time I understood this guy is so good.
Yes.
Then I casted him in Malamal Weekly. Then continuously from there he's there.
Everywhere. He's there everywhere.
Yeah.
But when writing such stories, how you're ensuring the confusion stays?
That was the most difficult was there than other. So many tracks, interwinding. That was writing there than other was the biggest problem because everybody is misunderstanding everyone in the So nowadays it's become difficult. I'm not able to. I think I have to stop making comedies immediately because I'm getting tempted to repeat what I have done before.
Yeah.
So that's what I said. When Sur is good, I should stop singing.
Interesting. We'll move to quickly to Bhool Bhulaiyaa because that's as imperative to be consumed. And again, one more Rajpal Yadav scene. Can we play back?
पानी से बच के रहो, जाओ
धन्यवाद।
जाओ जाओ जाओ। पानी पानी पानी।
This also, he only, sir, can I keep this? Yeah, he came and asked me. So this kind of things that Rajpal only told me, I'll just keep it, sir. I said, okay. Because we say that keeping a flower in the ear is when you go mad. That's the thing. So I said, no, this is better.
But are you asking him to jump like a frog? Like,
No,
what
no.
direction are you giving
He
him?
did it because this is a kind of, no, the focus is here always.
Ah.
What's happening behind this?
Is
But that is
fun.
where the humor is always.
Yeah. The
I
Haveli.
saw a nice this thing about meme, like he says Modi and Modi and Kejriwal jumping like this and going. Somebody has done it.
So you're seeing the memes?
Yeah,
You
I'm
know,
seeing
yeah.
definitely. Not all.
Yeah.
I'm seeing that.
This Haveli was a character, sir.
Yeah.
And I think in Bhoot Bungla also that
Same
whole
we
Haveli
have shot.
characteristic.
But we shot in a different way in Bhoot Bungla.
Oh, it's the same Haveli?
It's the same Haveli.
What are you saying?
Yeah.
But how important is the location playing? Because even...
Very, very important. It depends on what kind of visual you need. Because location now is always something which convinces the people this could happen.
Yeah.
So that is very important.
So this premise, this is understandable.
Yeah,
Fair
that's
enough.
true. Yeah.
Can we move to Dhol, please?
हम तीन इकट्ठा उससे शादी करेंगे।
क्यों? तो क्या पार्वती ने 4 से शादी नहीं की थी क्या?
कौन पार्वती?
अबे पार्वती ने नहीं, कुंती ने पांडवों से शादी की थी। रामायण तो तुमने पढ़ा है नहीं?
वो जो भी हो, हमें क्या? वो महाभारत है, आज का भारत है।
This is one of my most favorite film, but it didn't do well in the theaters as I expected. Maybe because of the not wrong promotion or something. But I'm very happy that I saw an interview of the cricket team. They were asking, what do you do before the match when if you're tense the previous? So they said we watched Dhol, and everybody was talking the dialogues of that.
What are you saying? That's so cool.
But the thing is, this is the problem, no? See, something I hate about Bollywood film is that during this period, today we don't know how it will work, but except Malamil Weekly, I don't know how it works. When you are trying something without a big star,
Yeah.
film is not getting that appeal. Later it is becoming, now it is considered as a very
classic.
cult film. Yeah,
That is so strange.
that's true. That disappoints you very, very badly. But fortunately, Malaval worked.
Yes.
Without any big stars, the film worked.
It picked up after.
After.
1 week later it picked up.
That's
I remember
true,
watching
yeah.
it the next Friday.
That's true. But that risk, nobody is ready to take.
These 4 seem like they're actually this close and they're...
Yeah, that is true.
Can we move to the next one, which is also an example of that?
फिर मैं स्टीयरिंग में उंगली डाल के जो चक्री घुमाई, रोड रोलर जगह पे घर 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 ये घर 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 घर।
I did this film in Malayalam first,
Yes.
then I made it here. And the sequence where road roller goes down, everybody is the first. Recently I told, now I'm telling again, a road roller can never roll on like that.
Automatically?
No. If you don't start, it has got an automatic brake. It will never go up or down.
What do you say?
But people believed that this could
Sir, my
happen.
deepest fear was the road roller गलती से पैर से चल के जाए.
It will never go forward. It will never go back unless and only you drive it forward and take it back. Otherwise, it's a lock. Because this is what I said, how we cheat
Yeah.
the conscience of our people by doing this kind of, like they do it in comedy
Correct.
films always.
But Johnny Lever and your collaboration?
Johnny Boy is great because you have to give him, like you said, no, just give him
Yeah.
the structure. Then you don't interfere, leave it to him. He'll do it.
But here again, second person who you have to tame.
Yeah.
Because he's also wild energy and crazy.
So you have to tell him, sir, stop within this time.
Yeah. That's super. And like, this is also, I think, the first time we saw Rajpal Bhai and Johnny Bhai do a camaraderie. So like, how do you tackle, because both of them are funny.
No, that's true. There is no problem. See, half of your problem is solved when the actors are good.
Yeah. You spend a lot of time casting. Is that something that you do?
Yeah, because when I get some good actors, I rather prefer them than going to and do experiment with new people.
That's true.
Because they seeing like when butter is there, you don't go and search for ghee. Just heat it up.
Perfect. That's such a nice one. We'll move to questions. Okay, we have audience questions.
Hi sir, my name is Ankit.
Yeah.
Paresh sir, being the versatile actor, which is your favorite character, be it Malamal Weekly Leela Ram or Radhesham Tiwari or Mambo from Garam Masala?
No, I don't say that. I can't pinpoint who's because I exploited him in 3 different ways and he performed all these 3 and did justice with because Paresh is a fantastic actor because of his stage experience. He has polished himself so well. So he is very flexible as an actor.
Hi sir, Surangi here. So sir, you have done multiple films with Mohanlal sir. So can you please share one special memory with all of us?
I have to tell you something. This is very interesting. I was shooting a film called Midunam. So there was a long shot. I'm waiting for the sun to come and 4 doors are there and the track has to go and it is 3 pages of dialogue should go and finally he should fall into the feet of the father and die. So I gave him the paper, he just looked at it and the father and I told the actors not to move from there. Because when the sun comes, there's only one shot I can take. I was waiting there, now he has to hold his father and cry at that he lost everything. When I went near him, they were joking about many things which has nothing to do with seriously. So I told Lalu, I called him Lalu. Lalu, did you read this? Okay. I said, I can't take a second take. And I told the cameraman, I'm going to give a piece of my mind to him. I'm very sure we won't be able to get the shot. And the sun actually came. I started the camera. It was a 400 feet can shot. Oof. And he performed and when he cried, everybody cried. Then I said cut. He did not ask with the shot. He's continuing the same. This is about some money issue between this old man and him. If you put so much into this place, we'll get so much. He continued that. He's not even asking me whether the shot is okay. That is something. The whole set couldn't believe that. I didn't know what to say. I just about to give him a slap.
It's almost like a switch. He turns it on and he cut ke baad turns it off. Thank you so much for sharing
I really
all of
enjoyed
these with us.
I really enjoyed it.
Thank you. Thank you so much. We do this for hearing such great stuff from all of you. Please do not forget to like, comment, share and subscribe to Mashable India. We'll get a signature on our wall of fame from you, sir.